7, you're going to see Louis DePrez, a two-time All-American for Binghamton, and grew up in Hilton, New York, a historic high school wrestling program with, well, we could talk about them forever, but Louis is going to come out with a lot of energy here. He's also a 3-time EIWA champion for Binghamton, which is setting a precedence that's going to be hard to follow. Leg attack there. Great re-attack there by Xavier Vasquez, a redshirt junior from Greeley, Colorado. As I mentioned earlier, Northern Colorado has 3 guys on their team that at some point went to high school in Greeley, Colorado. So impressive to keep those guys home and keep them, with the D1 program in town. So he started off really well. He's fended off Louis for about a minute. Louis comes in with a little high crotch kind of fireman's attack. But yeah, I mean, he's weathering the storm right now. Louis is a relentless attacker, from neutral. He's been doing this a long time. He's a 6-year senior, so he and Sandoval can reminisce about the old days. Sandoval, the 49-pounder. Great leg attack there and quick finish, and that's what you want. Like, the leg attack, the finish right away, no hesitation, no scramble, and that's why Louis DePrez is Louis DePrez. You noticed last season where he was just starting to, for those of you watching some college wrestling, he's really like riding hard on the right side. He's getting his knee involved and definitely like creating a lot of pressure. There you see Coach Nickerson. And what we're going to look at here with the leg attack is just how quick the finish was. Like right away, pop up, finds the far leg, and this is a tall order for Vasquez, like very tall order, but very impressed with like his first minute of neutral. Yeah, I mean, he's out there, he's battling, he's doing whatever, the team needs him to do. The dual meets in hand from Northern Colorado at this point. And, he's won some college matches. He's bounced around weight classes too. He started at 174 in his college career, so he's building up to 197. And beautiful tilt by Louis DePrez. And he's going to try to convert this into a fall. It's never that easy in that position, but he still has the arm across the back. He's going to capture wrists again. And as I was saying before, you've seen Louis just kind of DePrez just he's evolved in that top position over time. 6 years of college wrestling will do that for you. But, obviously in the room, he's been working on his top game a lot the last 2-3 years. What you're going to see here is, Louis securing this, and what we didn't see was how he turned him. It's forward pressure, right? And in that situation, you're scooting the guy forward so that he's feeling all that pressure toward his shoulders and his back, and Louis is going to score a lot of back points that way this year. Just a caution from the top man. No big deal. They'll reset here. DePrez did get a minute 37 on the ride. Quick start there underneath. That's really impressive. Peeling hands up to his feet. And out. If I didn't mention this before, Louis ranked number 7 in the country. Comes in 124 career wins. That is a lot of wins. His accolades are they're almost too many to even talk about. 3-time New York State champ, 3-time EIWA champion, first time in program history. Not that Binghamton's been in the EIWA very, very long, and I'm sure they'd like to get some more 3- or 4-timers as Louis going for his 4th this year. 15-match winning streak last year, and his whole family is associated with Binghamton, so I'm sure they're here somewhere and just giving back to the program as they do. The entire program. He's had 3 brothers wrestle with him at Binghamton. Just a very dedicated family to this university here. Good leg attack there. Comes up with it. Nice job. Wants to kind of hit a bow. Oh, I like that too. Highly effective. And I like that Vasquez is still battling. You're up against a top ranked guy that's experienced a lot in his career. DePrez a world team member. Like he's been around the world wrestling. So you're up against a tall order, but I feel like he's staying really positive, and that's the thing I've noticed about the Northern Colorado coaching staff, much like Binghamton's coaching staff, very positive group. They're talking to their athletes after matches, win or lose, encouraging them, because tomorrow's a long day, and they're not, in no way, shape, or form are they being negative. They're building their athletes up. They're coaching them, effectively and having good dialogue with them after matches. Again, this is where Louis is becoming punishing on top. It's almost, let's see, as the period runs down, DePrez up 9-0, 2:14 on the ride. Looks like they're going to go neutral. Louis kind of knew that he was going to choose neutral. He didn't even get to a different position. He just stood there kind of knowing that was going to be the choice. So. And both athletes still hand fighting really hard. Impressed by that leg attack there. Great misdirection by DePrez. And those type of takedowns are going to get DePrez where he wants to go this year, and that's a national title. So his match with Mr. Dean over there at Penn State last year in the NCAA tournament was a nail biter. It was as close as they can get, long challenge, and and then the quick turnaround to the round of 12 match. So it's the NCAA tournament's an absolute grind, and Louis wants to get back on that podium and be at top of the podium this year. Good little head fake. He's following up shots really well. And even though he didn't get that, that's encouraging to the coaching staff, because they're always working on chain wrestling, and I'm sure that Coach Fred Garcia works with Louis quite a bit individually. Chain wrestling, following up shots, shot, reshot, those are things that might win you a national title. So you can see Louis been working on that. Really clean attack and finish. And again, Louis always been a guy that likes the weight room, but I think that strength coach Bill Bacon had the 74, 84, 97, and 285 at Binghamton in the weight room quite a bit. Bent leg Turk there. Louis really good at that. He's been doing that for a while now. Scored a lot of points off the bent leg Turk last year. Painful move. Short time here. Still looking for points. He's close to the tech fall. Most likely not going to get it, but he was trying for it the whole time. So additional point for riding time and a major decision for Lou DePrez. He'll get out of here and get some sprints in, but quality effort. And as I mentioned, he's been doing this a long time, and